What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here and I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning I want to talk about Michael Barr and the OCC report. So former Ripple advisor Michael Barr is going to head the OCC, which is the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, for anyone wondering. Now, we've mentioned it a few times, and some people have been sending me questions saying, what does it mean? What is the Comptroller of the Currency? People just like other people's opinions on it. I think it's not like it's nothing you can't go and Google yourself, but they just like to get opinions of someone else. So we'll read the report first from the block. It's only brief, so it's not going to be long today, guys. It's going to be... Michael Barr is reportedly expected to head the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency under Joe Biden's administration. The Wall Street Journal reported. Now we can go to that, and we can go to that link. But Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, I think I have to be a subscriber to read it all, so we'll find out. Yeah, it takes me pretty far down, but it says it'll make me subscribe to do the rest. So we'll read what we can of this. Save and exit cookies. So Biden is expected to tap Michael Barr as a comptroller of the currency. Likely picked for banking. Oversight role help craft Dodd-Frank financial overhaul during Obama administration. Washington. President Biden is expected to nominate Michael Barr, a former Treasury Department official, to a top post overseeing national banks such as JP Morgan Chase & Co. and Wells & Fargo & Co. According to people familiar with the decision, Mr. Barr, who would serve as the comptroller of the currency, was Assistant Treasury Secretary for financial institutions during the Obama administration. In that role, he helped craft the 2010 Dodd-Frank Act. A sweeping overhaul of the financial regulation that followed the 2008-09 financial crisis. The White House declined to comment, and the Treasury Department didn't respond to requests for comment. Mr. Barr, who is currently Dean of Public Policy at the University of Michigan, couldn't immediately be reached for comment either. It was unclear when the White House would announce a nomination. Mr. Barr would succeed Brian Brooks, who stepped down last week after about 8 months of Trump's administration acting comptroller. Barr would join Mr. Biden's prospective regulatory team alongside Rohit Chopra, the president's likely pick to head the Consumer Financial Protections Bureau. Now, this is read the full story when you subscribe, so to get off that bullshit. The interesting thing is what people are pulling up on is that he was Ripple advisory board. So Barr joined Ripple's advisory board in 2015, and it's unclear when he left the firm. And Ripple currently fighting a legal battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission. Firm and 2 of its executives, blah blah, accused of raising billions of dollars, blah blah blah. So we joined the advisory board now. Ripple Labs names Michael S. Barr as advisor. The former U.S. Department of Treasury, blah, blah, blah. This was July 29th, 2015. San Francisco. Ripple Labs, a global leader in distributed payments technology and supporters of the Ripple protocol, today announced that it has named... they still call... They didn't even have, Interledger protocol, and that's separate from the Ripple protocol at this point, I don't think. This is legitimately back when... And he said, I'm excited to be joining the advisory board of Ripple Labs, said Barr. Our global payment system is badly outdated. I think innovation in payments can help make the financial system safer, reduce cost, and improve access and efficiency for consumers and businesses alike. Again, we're not sure if he's left the advisory board or when he left, if he left. But he was on it. Oh, excuse me. We also know that a hell of a lot of people from other companies have joined Ripple's advisory board, and a lot of people from Ripple have gone out to join other people's advisory boards and become executive members of the company and stuff like that. So it is quite interesting. I had one more question off another guy. I didn't really understand what the controller's actual job was. So, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency is an independent bureau within the United States Department of the Treasury that was established by the National Currency Act of 1863 and serves to charter, regulate and supervise all national banks and thrift institutions and the federally licensed branches and agencies of foreign banks in the United States. Acting Comptroller of the Currencies, Blake Paulson, who took office January 14th, 2021, will soon be replaced with Michael Barr, as far as we're aware. President Joe Biden has nominated Michael Barr to serve as Comptroller of the Currency. Headquartered in Washington, D.C., it has 4 district offices located in New York City, Chicago, Dallas, and Denver, as an additional 92 operating locations throughout the United States. It pursues a number of main objectives: to ensure the safety and soundness of the national banking system, to foster competition by allowing banks to offer new products and services, to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the OCC supervision, especially to reduce the regulatory burden, to ensure fair and equal access to financial services to all Americans, to enforce anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism finance laws that apply to national banks and federally licensed branches and agencies of international banks, to investigate misconduct committed by institution-affiliated parties of national banks, including officers, directors, employees, agents and independent contractors, including appraisers, attorneys and accountants. The OCC participates in integrity activities in order to maintain the integrity of the federal banking system by monitoring capital, assets, quality management, earnings, liquidity, sensitivity to market risk, information technology, consumer compliance and community reinvestment. The OCC is able to determine whether or not the bank is operating safely and soundly, providing fair access and treatment to customers. Now that's interesting. Let's talk about fair access and treatment of customers. Someone messaged me, not going to name them, and they had quite a large sum of money that was trying to purchase a lodge with. Not going to say how much it was, but it was over 100 grand. And they tried to buy it, and they tried to move the money over to this guy because he's buying his lodge off him. And the bank's like, "What are you moving that for?" Firstly, he's like, "Well, what the fuck's it got to do with you? I'm moving it." But 2, I'm buying a fucking lodge. Fuck's it? Move the fucking money. And they're like, "Well, we need some proof of the sale and that. We've got proof of the purchase of the lodge and who you're buying it off and blah blah blah." And they're like, "What the fuck?" In the end, he's managed to send small increments, one day at a time. He's not been able to send a full lot. And the bank again asking all these questions that they don't really have the right to ask. They don't really have the right to ask. Who the fuck are they? To be like, where are you sending this money? If someone buys drugs, the police get them after purchase, don't they? The police don't arrest you before you fucking purchase it. So the bank shouldn't be questioning shit. If you've done something illegal and purchased something illegally, and you'll get done down the line, fraud peeps and all that's supposed to find that out. Who the fuck are the bank? Literally some knobhead in the bank on like, you're not sending your money. Who do you think you are? It's my money, mate. My money. Get your money, get it out of banks, guys. Honestly, real talk, I'd remove all my funds out of the bank if I was you. I very rarely have anything in the bank. Do you know what I have in a bank at the moment? Really, at the moment, enough to buy Greggs throughout the fucking week. That's it. That's it. And hopefully I'll be paying for Greggs with Uphold card or some soon. So, I'm what? Absolute crazy. Yeah, fuck the banks. They made me go off on a little rant then. But yeah, that's why we're pushing people to become their own banks, to take control of their own value and the data if possible as well. It'll be a bit longer on the data, but you can take control of your own value at the moment. I mean, if that guy had woman would have accepted XRP, maybe he could have just sent ZERPs over, and then they've been like, yeah, I've got the ZERPs, sweet, there's the deeds to the lodge, no danger, instant transaction. Where's the dApps that's going to be possible on, do you know what I mean? So I'm excited, excuse me. I don't look very excited, do I? And I'm yawning like that, but yeah, I'm excited, I promise. I'm excited about dApps that allow me to swap few digital assets for for a house, or swap digital assets directly for a car, or whatever I want. Buy an holiday with them, buy this with them, buy that with them, go and buy a flaming island with them. I just want asset swaps over a decentralized application on distributed ledger technology. That's what I'm waiting for. It's my main exit points, not selling into cash and paying a shitload of tax. I'm waiting for asset swaps and fucking off to Portugal or some shit. You know this. So on that note, you know the dance. Invest in yourself, invest in the internet of value. Live long and hodl it all till you're ready to let it go, yeah? Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. I hope you have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. I've got a fucking social distance to fuck. But it is what it is. But we're racing on wireless racer track soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. We love crypto. We love the internet of value. And we love you. Until next time. Peace. Take care.